On this Halloween morning, we're talking about the spirits of loved ones who have passed away and the ways they may still be letting us know that they're still around.
Talking with a psychic medium is the Valley Today's Christy Larson, who's joining us live for us this morning from Studio B. Hi, Christy.
Yeah, good morning, guys. I have Jodie Harvala here with me this morning, and we have been just chatting the whole show. But one of the interesting things that, Jodie, you've been talking to me about is the signs we get from loved ones. They're not always what we think they're going to be or what we've asked for.
For sure, and I think people get a little bit confused once a loved one passes away. First of all, how fast can they get reading or get messages from them, and like what does that look like? And oftentimes, what I'll have people kind of look for is, so when we don't have our body any longer, we're energy, we're just pure energy. So oftentimes it might be the lights flickering on and off, or it could be a song that comes on and they kind of just come into your head, or you get teary and things like that. That can absolutely be a sign from a loved one. The pennies from heaven, obviously, are a big one for people. But also, I see a lot of people that will start to see different birds, like the red cardinal is really common, or butterflies, or hawks and eagles and things like that. So I feel like just keep your eyes open after a loved one passes. I actually had an experience, if you have someone that might have like terminal cancer or something. I had a friend that was passing away, and I was like, listen, like we have this one song in common and all this stuff. I said, so when it is your time, make sure that you send me some signs. And it was a song called Disneyland, and I just loved it. And it was very funny because as soon as he passed away, I actually heard when he passed away, because I woke up in the middle of the night and I heard, "I'm here," like as clear as day. And I was like, who's in my house? It's like 2 in the morning. Who is this? And then I just went back to sleep. And then I found out the next day that's when he had passed away. But I started seeing Disney all over the place for weeks and weeks and weeks. And so it's not that he was saying, "Hey, I'm here and here's our song," but he was using different little pieces of what we had talked about. So sometimes it smells, or sometimes you might hear your name, or people will say that they feel someone sitting on their bed after a loved one has passed away. So there's lots of different ways. And I always tell people, try not to limit yourself on how you think it should come through. Oh, they would never do that. They would never do that. Well, they don't have their body anymore, so they have a different way of looking at things as well.
Yeah, and as we've said too, be open to it and just kind of keep listening to yourself and your intuition too. Yep. Is this a sign? Usually if you have to question yourself, guys, that's when she said that it is a sign. And again, we do have Jodie's website already up on valleynewslive.com. You just click on our hot button. We'll talk a little bit here at the end of the Valley today about her abilities and more about mediumship coming up here.
Sounds good. Thank you, Christy.